Hi guys, welcome to Stocks Number Trading. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ronnie. It's Asian Tokyo session, guys. I started a little bit earlier because I just want to go over some of our Sunday night forecasts. Man, what a day! What a day! So that's why we do Sunday night forecast. Show you guys the daily range, what can happen. I'll go over a few pairs that we charted last night and how they moved today. So it's good to always do your top down from higher time frame, especially daily candlesticks, and then you can start to see what type of range you're in, if it's nearing a support demand zone, things like that really helps with scalping. And if you want to be a swing position trader, you can do that as well. So welcome everybody. Nermel, how are you? Epic Baba, my man, what's good? Frankie, what's going on, bro? Fish, um, Agang, Zalo, Anito, what's going on, guys? Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, so we're going to get ready for 9 p.m. Eastern Open in about 13 minutes. But right now, I just want to go over a few charts that we did last night and show you the pips that were made off of these things. So 18 viewers to start the night. Thank you guys so much. If I can just get you guys to like the channel, if you guys are getting value out of it, I would really appreciate that. It really helps with the trending. And if you're new here, guys, always subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications. Doug, welcome. Rhythm, let's get these pips tonight. Okay, so but first thing I want to go over, guys, is we go over DXY. DXY is the US dollar index. It is the market mover, guys, so we always have to go over this. I always do a lot of top down with the US dollar. This is a market mover, guys, so I like to see. This was the channel we were in an up channel. This was Friday, they pinned it and then they pushed it down. This was today's candle. So you've seen the US dollar was very weak, very bearish, and then it came back to test the trend line. This is the ascending support line. So we closed right there. This is today's daily candle on the DXY. So you've seen that it was a bearish candle coming down, breaking through levels of support right here, 93.26, came down into this consolidation area. Ang the Great, thank you very much for your subscribe. We appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Hopefully you get a lot of value out of this channel. Thanks, bro. So this is the US dollar, and for you guys that are not familiar with the DXY, this is a basket case of the US dollar paired against the major currency pairs around the world. So if you're trading the British pound, the euro, the Canadian dollar, the New Zealand dollar, the Australian dollar, the Japanese yen, all of these pairs, the Swiss franc, this all correlates with the strength or weakness of the US dollar. So today we've seen US dollar was weak. This was when you guys were trading with Dave during New York session, and look at how it correlates. So what pairs did we do last night on the Sunday forecast? We did one of my favorite currency pairs, GBPUSD. Take a look at this, guys. So how did we chart it last night? This was charted on the daily. Remember I told you here, we had a bottom right here, and then was that push of that leg up. And I said, guys, watch right here for the double bottom bounce. So we had it come down, they pinned it, and then with the US dollar, the weakness of the US dollar, that's why the British pound was very bullish today. And once you broke through these critical daily levels that we charted last night, you've seen where they closed it, right to the 200 moving average, exponential moving average. So let's take a look at all those pips right there. So let's get our tape measure, and if you bought right in here, right when it bought, look at your daily pip amount, 110 pips, guys. Okay, so that's 110 pips, one daily candle. And it was very easy to analyze this on the technicals, what we did last night. So you could see a nice double bottom right at that ascending trend line, and it is in the demand zone right here that we highlighted. So that's GBPUSD for 110 pips. We also looked at GBPJPY, very similar chart. You had the M pattern breakdown right here, came through this order flow area, back down to our trend line. Right here we extended it, big pin bar candle, they pinned it, and then here we have another pin candle followed by a very bullish engulfing candle. So you could take the order at the top of that wick from the previous day, you can get into your buy, guys, and you can move it up to 85 pips, okay? And you could scalp this accordingly. You could break this daily candle into hourly 15 minute, 5 minute if you like, or if you want to be a swing position trader, that's tomorrow's webinar, guys. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. with the snipers, we're going to have a webinar, 90-minute webinar. It's going to go over not just scalping, but we're going to introduce how to swing and position trade with hourly, 4-hour, or daily candles. If you can, if your schedule is not suitable for scalping, then we'll teach you guys how to swing and position trade by learning the candlesticks, guys. Okay, so what other pairs did we look at? We looked at gold, guys. Okay, so gold, I'll get to gold in a moment. And we also looked at last night we looked at the US30. Okay, US30 was a monster today, guys. It was a monster. Look at it, similar, very similar. Okay, the US30 right here, we had it pinned down to, remember this was from last night, guys. We identified the demand zone on the daily. This was a pin bar right here. They pinned it up very nice and bullish, and this was today's daily candle. We had this area highlighted, 35,190. When we broke out of this area, that's where you got that big bullish momentum, and the US30 was not stopping, guys. The markets are moving again. They're moving very bullish. So just this move from right here up to the high, right there's 250 pips, guys. No joke, 250 pips on US30. NASDAQ was another monster today. Look at this thing. Okay, look at how it developed on the daily. We wrapped around. This is a W breakout, guys. You can start to see it. You see here we have leg one coming down. Right here's our neckline. Here's our next double bottom, and then boom, there's our breakout right there. Okay, once we get the neckline breakout, we can take it, and this is where you can start to break it down from daily to 4-hour to hourly to 15-minute to 5-minute, and look for snipe entries. Okay, but if you're playing daily candles, this is a beautiful daily candle. So where are all my swing position traders at? Look at this, NASDAQ, boom, almost 200 pips. Okay, so serious, guys, pips. We could have possibly collected over 1,000 pips just on one daily breakout on these 5 multiple charts that we did on Sunday night analysis. So guys, you see how important it is to do your homework every Sunday night. Take your higher time frame serious, guys, because it can help with your scalping. It can help with your swing position trading. It can start, you can start to see how the chart pattern is developing on whatever pair or commodity or indice that you are trading, guys. Very important stuff. Okay, guys, that's enough talking now. So let's get into a few charts. We're going to start off with gold, guys. I'll break down gold for you guys. So let's get into here. We're going to do gold. Welcome everybody again. 53 viewers, 55. Thank you so much, guys. If I can just get you guys to like the channel, if you guys are getting a lot of value out of this, Dave and I will really appreciate that. We really want to get this channel trending. With your help, we can do it together. Appreciate all the subs, guys. We're over 1,800. That's like, we're blessed about that. Thank you, guys. We're going to possibly hit 2,000 this week. We never imagined that. That's amazing, guys. So thank you so much to all of you guys on YouTube, to all of our snipers in our mentorship program. Dave and I, we really appreciate, guys. Thank you guys so much. So I just want to send some shout outs. Aditya, how are you, bro? Inkit, my man, what's good? Pierre, how are you, bro? Yeah, we're gonna get into US30. Abdulaziz, welcome, brother. We'll see. Do I think it's going to continue push? It's hard to say, guys. It's hard to say. We're approaching all-time highs, guys. Like, the market needs a correction. When are we going to get it? We don't know, but we'll follow it. That's why we stream live every session, guys. We do New York and Tokyo daily with bonus London sessions. Okay, so let's take a look at today's daily candle on the US30. Okay, so, or on gold. Sorry, we're on gold right now. So gold broke out right up here. Gold was very nice and bullish too. We hit, now we're at the 200 EMA up here. 200 for EMA, for you guys that are not aware of it or familiar with it. It's a moving average. It's an exponential moving average, 200 bars, 200 days they call it. It's a good indicator. If price action is above the 200, you're looking for buying opportunities. If price action is below the 200, you're looking for selling opportunities on whatever time frame you're trading. Okay, so on gold, they opened it up today with a bearish candle coming down. So how low could we come down to on the daily? Well, let's take a look. We're right up here, 1806. Okay, I'll change it to yellow, and we could possibly get down to here, this wick of this candle right here. Okay, so what I'm looking at is over here, August 5th. That price is 1798, but remember 1800 is a psychological number, so we might see some support around 1800 before we break and get down to 1797. If we break below there, then we could possibly come down to 1788 on the daily. Okay, you can see these bodies where it held right there, resistance. This is now acting as support. Okay, if we do get bullish on gold tonight, like if we start to continue to break out of 1806, where could we head up to? We could possibly head up to 1811, 1810 in this area right here. Okay, so, and then what type of patterns do we see? Okay, we can see it came down, they pinned it right down there, they pushed it all the way back up. So this is the bullish momentum. It consolidated here, and we're pushing back up. So we could get an additional push coming right back up and breaking through here, or we could start to retrace back and come down here. So that's on the daily, guys. That's on the daily. So gold is starting off bearish. It's following a heavy bullish candle on the daily. So this could just be a minor pullback on the daily, and it could head higher once we find some support. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to break it down to hourly candles, okay, to start to see. There was a beautiful breakout right there when we broke out of 1788. Nice hourly momentum. They pushed it down here, probably got a lot of retail traders out of there. They picked up the liquidity and then they pushed it up. Could be getting ready to break this area, 1806, but we're not getting it right now. Look at, now we're retracing back on the hourly. Okay, so let's get some hourly support and resistance. Number one, this is a good area right in here, guys. If you're following me on your charts, I'm using TradingView. I'm on gold, XAU, USD. I'm using Saxo here, and I'm on the 1 hour candles right now. So I can see I boxed that in right there on the hourly. You can see lots of consolidation in here, okay? And now we're starting to break through it on our approaching our 9 p.m. candle. Okay, this is the close of our 8 to 9 p.m. candle. We'll see if volume can close, and maybe we can head lower on our next hour. So if we're looking to drop, we could possibly get down right to 1800. Look, I'm not making that up, guys. 1800 psychological number, and then we could possibly get down to our daily support, and if we break, our next area is 1795 on the hourly. Okay, so that's pretty much all I need right now for scalping. That's good. Now I can get into 5-minute candles and check out what's going on gold. Okay, so in here, guys, if you guys are not familiar with this time from like 6 in here from 6 to where we're at, this is called the Tokyo channel. Okay, this is the close of New York leading into Tokyo, and that's called the Tokyo channel. It's notorious for consolidation, but they do also do some head fake moves leading into the next session. So just careful when you're trading, guys. Always, if you can, don't always trade impulse candles. Look for retests with confirmations. It will really improve your trading, and it will really help you guys out. Okay, so I can see right now we're breaking down this hourly support, 1803 on the 5 minutes. Okay, how low can we come down to? We can come down to this level. Okay, right there. We're gonna get a close, guys. In market futures markets are opening up at 9. Tokyo, everything is opening up, so we'll see some real increased volatility, guys. Okay, we might see this candle reverse and come right back up. They might hit some pending orders and maybe take it back down. So we'll see what they do, see how it's going bullish right now. Okay, and welcome everybody, 62 viewers. Amazing, guys. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate all of you guys. Okay, so I like to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes to see how they open up the session, guys. There's a lot of head fakes that happen. Maybe you get an impulse candle breaking out for 5-10 pips. If you trade it, you got to understand how to trade it, guys. Not just get in and hold it, because it could go up, break a resistance. You get that impulse candle breaking out, looks like a really nice bullish candle, and then all of a sudden they wick it down on you and bring it down. So if you're taking impulse trades, guys, you have to understand how to trade them. Don't get greedy. If you're up 3, 5, 7, 10 pips, learn how to scale out. And if worst case scenario is, you can always get in on the next candle on the retest confirmation. But if you're trading impulse, you got to understand how to trade them, guys. Ross, almost 2,000 subs just a couple weeks ago. We were in the hundreds. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I can't believe it. Me and Dave, like we owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much for all of you guys on YouTube. It shows that you guys are getting value out of this. Shows that you guys are learning and earning on every single call. So it keeps Dave and I hustling for you guys, doing these streams for you guys, educating you guys. So it's a mutual respect. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Um, And Dave and I flip flop, okay, every couple weeks. So now Dave is doing New York and I'm doing Tokyo. If I can, I'll be doing some bonus London sessions. But again, we're in Ontario, so it's 2:33 a.m. for us to get up. It's some of the worst times, but we still do it. We still do it. There's no excuses, okay? Just show you guys what we do for you guys. Amen. You're on a sell. Good job. Good job. Just watch if it breaks below here. Okay. You're below the trend line, so you're still okay on a sell. Okay. No worries. Nubia, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Just continue to subscribe, guys. Maybe share the videos with your friends, mention it, and help grow the channel with us. You guys will be part of our journey with us. Okay, so look at how this candle opened. We got halfway through it. Now it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on it. So it initially opened up. It looked bullish. It looked really nice green coming up, but it tested the trend line and it got rejected. Okay, so we just broke through this 5-minute support and we have a new low formed right there at 1801.43. Okay, so there is a new low right here. And remember, this is our hourly zone up here. Okay, so we'll start to see. I'm going to add RSI on my charts, guys. So RSI, most of you guys understand what RSI is. It's the relative strength index. I use it for strength only, strength, and look for bullish and bearish divergence. I'm not using it for buy and sell signals at 70 and 30. And what I do is it oscillates between 0 and 100. So I like to put a psychological line right at the midpoint at 50 exactly. Okay. And this helps determine the strength. So you can see right here where we broke below 50. We didn't break below 50 for a long time, all the way back here at 3:30 p.m. Okay. So this was the first time we broke below 50 on the RSI. So it was bear strength. And that's where you get this big downtrend coming down. RSI is down to, guys, 19. Okay, for all of you RSI traders that are buying at 30, you're getting rocked. You're getting rocked for real. If you're buying in here, that's your little pullback. That doji candle is your pullback. So don't always just buy just because RSI hits 30, guys. That's a move that a lot of new traders make, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's just guys, educate yourselves. Learn a little bit more. That's not what RSI is used for. It's just it gives you an example that if it is below 30, it is in an oversold condition, but it can go 30, 25, 20, 15, 5, 0 it can go down to. And then if you're above 70, it's considered to be overbought, but it can move 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, you know. There's no limits up there, okay? So now look at what we're getting. We're getting a nice push up here, okay? So we could start to look for maybe a potential trend break right here and maybe a reversal buy over here, okay? But again, I'm just looking at areas where we could get up to. That could be one area. This is our other area right here, okay? But remember, I'm waiting for volume, guys. I'm not just buying just because I see a green candle. I'm waiting for volume to close certain areas, okay? It's very important. Okay, so on gold, we could potentially see maybe if we can get above hourly. Okay, remember, we're trading 5-minute candles. This is hourly resistance. So if we can get above the hourly resistance, we could possibly push up to this area, okay? But we need to have volume close above this area, guys, okay? 1803. What I'm looking for bullish momentum is a candle to break, possibly an impulse candle breaking up here, but not just tapping out, wicking out, and then coming right back down. I'm looking for a candle to break out, close with some volume up there. Our next candle could be a retest confirmation. Then we're looking for this move, higher high, possibly a higher low, come back, test this for support, and we could head up to this direction, okay? And also if we continue to go bearish, guys, okay? So I want to see, maybe price is going to consolidate in here before it makes its next move, okay? So we do have a trade idea up here, and we're going to take a look at maybe a possible extension to the downside, okay? Because if we break below here, our next hourly support, again, it's that psychological 1800 for gold. And then there's our 200 EMA, and then there's our daily support right there, 1797. So you can see tonight, and maybe we don't get it right now, maybe later on, if we break below 1801, psychological 1800, and then next daily support is 1797 there, okay? So we could potentially look for a sell below this area. Again, we're not just taking impulse trades. We're going to look for confirmations, guys, okay? Confirmations is key. Patience and discipline. So 1801 around there, okay? And then where exactly can we look for taking profits? Exactly right here. That would be like TP1, TP2 would be right in here. Break below there, 200 EMA. I look left structure, okay, right there, and then next one below here, okay, and that's good enough for me. Scalping this gold, that's all I need to see right now, okay, and then I let price action do what it's got to do, and we'll go from there, okay, guys. So that's gold. It's now, see how it broke the trend line. Now it retested. See that nice little wick right there at that red trend line? Now we could be pushing up, forming into a bullish pin bar candle or possibly a hammer candle. Okay, there's approximately 2 minutes left on the candle. See how we're pushing up as a hammer candle. But again, we got to watch the strength up here. I like to see a push above 50, and then we could get a nice break up here. If we test 50, and then we get rejected, it'll come right back down. So this is key, guys. This is also why I use RSI on my charts. I like to judge for strength, okay? So we're getting up there and they're pushing it down, okay? So there's a, remember, this is hourly resistance up here, okay? These are the 5-minute candles. So right after this, guys, we're going to get into charting US30 as well, okay? '78 viewers. This is amazing for Asian session. Awesome, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, so we're getting a nice bullish momentum candle, but again, strength is coming from the bottom. Okay, we saw it was at 20 RSI. Okay, so what this could be is, look at how big the downtrend was from up here. This could be a pullback, okay? If it comes up here, yeah, we can scalp it, but just keep in mind that it could be a pullback, and then sellers could come in and start pushing it down again, okay? So you have to understand, up here, it started selling off at 1806. Lots of selling pressure, continuing to make lower lows and lower highs. So this is the first trend break we're having, okay? And it takes a while for it to develop, guys. It's not just going to happen on one candle and shoot right up there. Unless there's news, that's a different scenario. But right now, we're trading a consolidation session. This is the Tokyo and leading into London. So this is the market in between New York and London, the majors markets. And guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I try my best to answer everything in there. But again, we're just watching this. So this candle is going to close now in 5 seconds. So it looks like a spin top candle right now. Still indecision in that candle. Now see how they gapped it up. They're trying to push it above here. Again, it got pushed down. See the wick right up there? The wick rejected this area, and now it's coming down as a bearish candle. Okay, so this could just be a minor pullback and selling pressure could increase. But again, there's a lot that can happen up here, okay? That's why we wait patiently. See how we don't take any trades until volume closes above that area. That is key, guys, okay? Nubia, how do I figure out where to draw the trend lines? The trend lines are, you want to see like from the top up here, and then I can see once you have about 2 candles making lower lows and lower highs, then you have an official downtrend, and then I'm just connecting them down, coming all the way down. It's all personal preference. Some guys like to hit the wicks on their trend lines so that they get the highs and the lows the exact, and other traders like to just hit the bodies, and then what they use as the wicks are just as like head fake breakouts. Okay, that's all personal preference, whether you want to hit the wicks or the bodies of the candles. Okay, so guys, I'll wait off on gold, okay, because it might consolidate down in this range before it makes its move. So keep an eye up here, guys, on 1803 and 1801 on gold. Let's go to US30, guys. Let's take a look at US30. Okay, this thing was an absolute monster today, monster. Okay, the markets were hot today. Okay. So again, just quickly on the dailies, guys, just so I can do some top down with you guys. Okay, this is already done for us, okay, from Sunday night. So we're looking at it. Okay, so this was today's candle. They gapped it down, picked up 35,090, pushed it all the way up. Beautiful daily candle. This one opened up. It's coming down to test the previous daily support, 35,355, and we bounced off of it and we're coming up. If we take out yesterday's wick, how high did we get up to? Approximately 35,430. Then we could potentially head higher on the daily. We can break yesterday's high and continue to push up. Okay, but we might find some resistance up there and we might push down a little bit. So this is today's high, yesterday's high right up there, 35,430, let's say. And now we're just stuck in between here right now. It's a small range daily candle. So now I can break it down to 1 hour candles and see what's going on. I can start to break this apart now. Okay, this was the big breakout. You guys were trading with Dave this morning, 9 a.m. Big breakout, pullback, continue making higher lows. This thing was not stopping. Okay, consolidated in here, another push. Okay, now we're consolidating in here. We could potentially get another push to the upside, or we're going to start to cool off a little bit, and maybe this thing is going to retrace a bit. Okay, so what I'm looking for are a few levels on my hour that I need to identify. Okay, so I like this area right here, 35,393. I'll change it to white for hourly. Okay, so now I can see that see when this candle closed right there, next candle open up. So it's a nice hourly support and resistance. So I'm watching now this candle to see if we can hold, go up, or if we're going to break down. If we break down, we'll be coming down to our daily area right here. And then if we break below there, our next hourly level could be right in here. And then this helps with my 5-minute scalping, okay? Because then I don't have to flip-flop from going to daily to hourly charts, everything. I have everything. I can see it visually. I know that yellow lines on my chart are daily support and resistance. I know that white lines are hourly support and resistance. And then those small red lines those are my 5-minute support and resistance. So those help me with scalping and taking profits. And then I look for hourly breaks, things like that, okay? And what type of pattern do we see? We start to see something being created. Here's leg 1 coming up. That's a peak 1. Here's leg 2. This is a neckline. This could be leg 3. But notice how leg 3 is not coming back up to touch the same peak. So it's not creating a double top, but it could be creating a lower high top right here. And if we start to come down, we could start to see, hopefully we break that neckline and maybe we can see this type of move, an M pattern creating a lower high up here. Okay, so that's what we could see on the hourly going into London tonight. So what I want to identify is that hourly resistance right up here. Okay, see that wick? As long as we stay below 35,415, we could potentially push down a little bit. Okay, but we got to stay below that. Okay, right now we have a spin top candle as our hourly candle. It's only 15 minutes in. It's still early, but what I like to do now is I break it down to my 5-minute candles and I start charting, seeing what's going on. Okay, this channel in here, guys, from 6 o'clock all the way up to like 8 o'clock, this is called the Tokyo channel. Okay, so you see all of that consolidation in there, like it's all consolidation in here. Okay, so this is called the Tokyo channel. You can box all this in. Okay, and then what we're looking for are the bigger moves coming out of this. Okay, so that's a channel of consolidation all in there. Okay, And then do you see here, guys, what they did when they opened up? Okay, this is 8 o'clock. This was a big bullish candle, come up, touch that high, come down. Again, big bullish candle. They pinned it at the top, push it down. Spin top candles. That's why when you trade session opens, guys, just be careful for the volatility if you don't know how to trade these candles, okay? Then it pushed down, picked up some support, came back up. But look how we're not breaking 35,415, okay, on the 5 minutes. It's getting rejected. 1, 2, 3, multiple rejections. Now we could be coming down. So, for Nubia, you asked me about like how to draw trend lines. So I can see already it's forming a trend line right now. Okay, so if I connect it at those wicks, do you see how every time it comes up, rejected, rejected? Okay, so it is in a little bit of a downtrend. Now I could look for some support levels, resistance levels, where we could possibly go to. So right here is a level, right in there. Okay. And then if we break below here, we're going to come down to this area, okay? So for US30, guys, the way how I'm going to set this chart up is if we break below that nice hourly box, we're going to possibly get some pips to the downside coming down here, right in here. And they're about 10 pip increment moves. These red lines are traditionally 10 pips depending on the session, the volatility, okay? So you can see it's coming down like right here, 87, 77, 67, okay, and 57. See how they're in 10 pip increments? So that's how you can do your TP1, TP2, TP3 plus, okay? And just got to put it out there, Dave and I are not financial advisors, guys. We are not licensed advisors. We don't work for banks, okay? We're just, everything is here for educational purposes, okay? But what I could be looking for now is a breakdown coming down right here. Again, we could get an impulse candle. See how we broke 50 on the RSI? So we could be coming down, but it could find some support here, okay? Everywhere here it found support, could find some support. But if we break down with the volume below this, then that's a different story, okay? We have not had volume break down here yet. And this area we're looking at is 35,395, okay? Welcome, guys. Welcome. All the new guys that got in here, welcome. If you can just please like the channel, we would really appreciate that. It helps us get trending, and more people can see the channel, hopefully subscribe, and continue to learn and earn just like you guys, okay? We provide free education on YouTube, so we want to get it out to everybody. So now I can look, if we reverse and it comes back up and it breaks this trend line, maybe we could look for a potential buy up in this area, okay? If the US30 continues to go bullish, okay? And then we can take it above that hourly high right up there, okay? Okay, so see now how we're getting that impulse break, guys? So we have 30 seconds left on the candle. 30 seconds are the most important to watch on any candle you're trading, because it shows you the momentum going into the close of the candle, and then who will have the initial momentum at the start of a candle, okay? So I'm going to zoom in, guys. So I'm showing you we're breaking right now. This is the impulse candle coming down. There's a lot of impulse traders that love taking these candles, but again, if you do not know how to trade them, use caution, guys. Be patient, disciplined, and wait for the next candle. See how it's pushing back up? So they're pushing that volume back into this zone here. So that's just an impulse break right down there, okay? You can see the low of the candle, okay? This is the retest. This right here is the retest candle, okay? So see how they opened it up? It flashes green. Now it's starting bullish. Okay, so we do have initial buyers right now in the first 15 seconds. It's buyers in here. Let's see if they can push it up, and if they can, if sellers come in and it creates a wick, they can start to push this down. But what we're looking for is to create a lower high, okay, from all of these candles to continue this downtrend. On this previous candle, we made a new lower low right there at 35,391. That wick represents the low, okay? So we do have a new lower low. If we're following this entire trend, coming down on the US30, it's everywhere it's making lower lows, lower highs, okay? So look at the candle right now, how they have it pinned right there, okay? Okay, so see how it's pinned right here? So we're looking for it to push down, but we're not taking entry yet, okay? Because the volume is still, this is a retest candle. It's not giving us any indication that sellers are in control yet. It's a big green bullish candle right now. Okay, so see how it's going bullish? So we're not taking any trades yet. I just want to flip to gold really fast, see what gold is doing. Okay, so gold is still in this little channel right here. Okay, we'll leave gold alone, back to US30. And then right after this, guys, I'll do NASDAQ. I'll take a look at NASDAQ. Hassan, how are you, brother? David Goldstein, safe moon, how are you? So Sarah, to answer your question, 35391, okay, to enter, no, because that was what I just explained. That was an impulse candle. If you want to trade impulse candles, that's up to you, but you got to know how to trade impulse candles. What we wait for is more the retest confirmation candle. So this one broke down, impulse, but came closed right back in, and now it's followed by a bullish engulfing candle starting. Okay, so you see how no trade was taken, unless you want to trade these impulse candles. I cannot stop you guys. I can't. Okay, it's up to you guys. You guys need to learn that discipline. Whether you want to trade impulse candles, you need to learn where to take them. Okay, and then if you want to learn how to do retest confirmation, you need to learn that style as well. Okay, but guys, backtest. Okay, TradingView has an amazing platform where you can backtest. You can try these things. Go back hours, days, whatever, and just look for some consolidation, box it in, look for candles that break out. Was it an impulse candle? If you took it, was it a good take? Was it a head fake? Did it come right back in? Should you have waited for the confirmation retest? That's, guys, just put in the work and test these things out, okay? Don't always just fall for the first candle that breaks, okay? Market makers love when you fall for that, okay? That's what's called maybe a fake out candle. I like to call them fake out shakeouts, you know, and they trap a lot of retail traders. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trapped there all the time. Okay, it's just I love trading impulse candles, but it's you got to know the context when to take them. So that's what you got to understand. There's a lot to learn when you're trading, guys. There's a lot to learn, believe me. There's not one trader that says they know it all. They're not out there, okay? Every single candle you trade throws something at us, always, okay? There's always something. Every candle is a new story, okay? There's not one. Yeah, we like to identify patterns, but these patterns can change on the fly. They can change with one candle, can mess up the entire pattern, guys. So it's just patience and discipline, guys. We have a saying, let the trade come to you. You don't need to force trades, guys, especially if you're scalping 5-minute candles and you're putting in an hour, 90-minute, maybe a 2-hour session. You guys don't need to force trades. You will look for the appropriate trade, get in, get your pips, be disciplined, and get out and repeat that over and over and over. And you will gradually see your accounts to grow. You'll see your compounding pips. You're taking good R&R trades. That's risk to reward. You're looking for more than a 1-to-1 minimum. If you're not getting 1-to-1 on your trade, don't even bother taking it. We look more for 1-to-2, 1-to-3. When we get those beautiful runners, 1-to-5, 1-to-10, you risk 10 pips to possibly make 50 pips or more. Those are the trades that you're looking for. That's how you compound your accounts. That's how you grow. And if you guys are in small accounts, you can grow your small accounts. And then for the guys that have the big accounts, you can really grow your larger accounts. Okay, we teach everything here. Whether you're in a demo account, you're just starting out with micro and nano lots, or you guys are the Lambo lot traders. You know, whatever it is, we teach patience, discipline. We really mentor our guys. Tomorrow we're having a webinar to teach guys that we scalp. Yes, we do scalp, but candlesticks all have the same characteristics, whether it's a 5-minute candle, an hour candle, or a 4-hour candle, or a daily candle. We can teach you how to swing and position trade, learning candlestick analysis, learning technicals, learning all of price action. Okay, so tomorrow's webinar, guys, will be introducing how to swing and position trade higher time frame, hourly, 4-hour, daily candles. So it's going to be a really good webinar for all of our snipers. I hope everybody joins, and that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll run it tomorrow, guys. So if you guys would like to be part of that, the webinars, the mentorship, visit www.stocksnipertrading.com and you can sign on the team for $1 a day, guys. It's $1 a day, $29.99 a month. It's peanuts for everything you guys get in there. It's a great group. We're growing really fast, guys. We have a strong team. If you guys need help with FTMO funding talent, if you guys have questions about those challenges, we have a lot of our members who are going through those. We have members that are past all phases. We have elite members, and we also have members that are actually cashing out every 2 weeks. So they're a great team, a lot of knowledge, guys. They can answer all types of questions and help everybody out. Gold is dropping, guys. Okay, so I'm watching this, the US30, guys. Watch for the volume break up there. Okay, I'll go to gold. Gold is going bullish. Okay, so it's see when it came down. Okay, so now we broke out of the trend. Okay, now we held support, so it could be coming into here. This now I'm watching RSI to break above 50 right here. Okay, so that's where you could get a nice impulse break. If you get that momentum right there, break above 50, we could get a nice candle coming up here. There's 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on this candle, so half of the candle is gone. Okay, half. Okay, this is a 5-minute candle. 2 minutes and 30 seconds have gone by, so we still have another 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to see the momentum. How is this candle going to close? It started off really nice and bullish in here, but we'll take a look at how it's going to finish. Okay, so far sellers are still holding it down at that hourly level, but this is a very bullish 5-minute candle. Okay, this will give us an indication if sellers keep this candle down with all of this momentum. Okay, then that will show that there's a big supply area up here. There's a big supply area. Okay, so see now how we're breaking above that? Okay, so this is the impulse candle breaking out, guys. Okay, so first stop it could go to is this red line, 1803.69. This was when we look left. This is previous price action right here. Okay, we could get up there, touch it, possibly push down, or we could break right above it. Okay, so this is the initial impulse breakout candle. Okay, the first one breaking out. For those traders that love to take these, you know, you do what you got to do. But then later on, once we get more advanced, we're gonna teach you guys how to scalp inside this zone in here. Okay. Right now we're teaching the basics, but with our snipers, we're gonna get into learning how to trade in here. We can drop it down to 1-minute candles, and then we could start to get into a buy down here when we see this trend break. But we're gonna do that with all of our snipers. But we don't want to overwhelm them, so we teach the basics of price action. This is a nice safe to learn up here, how to be patient and disciplined. When you guys really get your price action advancing, then you can learn how to scalp inside here in the consolidation zone and get those precise entries, guys, down here. But you got to understand what the wicks represent, supply demand zones. You got to understand order flow areas, accumulation distribution areas, things like that. It all comes hand in hand, guys. There's more to trading than just candles. You got to understand how market makers move, banks, how they move, and things like that. We want to be trading with the banks and the market makers. We don't want to be trading with retail traders. Okay, I want to follow the bankers. I want to follow the market makers. I want to follow them, what they're doing. Okay, so there's more to psychology to trading when you're learning that level. Anthony, you're dying to jump in on gold. The FOMO is real. If you have FOMO, then don't get in just because of FOMO. Okay, because that's a fear of missing out, and that sometimes can be really bad for you. Okay. Patience, discipline, technicals. Okay, Thank you for the subscription. Abdullah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Okay, so look at what happened. That big impulse candle came up to here, 1803.50, and then it wicked down. The volume closed below. See how we have no volume close yet, okay? So now it's a doji candle turning into a bearish candle, okay? So again, no buy up there unless you took that impulse candle from 1803.1 to 1803.5. That's a 4 pip move. 4 pips minus your broker spread. It might be 1, 2, 3 pips. Was it really worth taking that candle to make 1 pip minus your commission? No. So that's why patience and discipline, guys. Okay. Do you see how no trade was taken up there yet? Okay. All you could have made was 1 to 2 possible pips. Because remember, when you take a trade, you have a broker spread and a commission fee. Okay. So that's another thing. Think about when you're taking impulse trades to have that in the back of your mind. Always factor in your spread and your commission fee, okay? And then maybe that will make you decide not to have trigger fingers, okay? Any little tips that I can give you guys, okay? Thank you, Belle. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so right now gold, see, it's still consolidating in this range. Do you see the RSI, guys? How I showed you up here. I was watching for that 50 break and we never got it. Yeah, it was that impulse candle. I guarantee you they faked out a ton of retail traders in there and got them caught on a buy, and now they're stuck. Now they probably have their stop loss down here, or they're in the red. They're in the red right now. Okay, so guys, just patience and discipline. You got to understand what session you're trading as well. This is the Tokyo Asian session. Lots of consolidation. We're coming off of a crazy Monday morning on New York. Okay, so got to understand what's going on in the markets. Okay, they could be positioning the move, getting ready for London. Okay. Carrie, we're welcome. Thank you. We absolutely love that you're a student here. As long as you can learn to get value from this, guys, that's all that matters to Dave and I. As long as you guys are getting value through every single one of our calls, that means the most to us. Guys, 93 viewers. This is amazing for a Tokyo session. If I can just get you guys to like, guys, please, if you can like the channel, if you guys are getting good content out of this, you're getting good value, then that shows that gives us, Dave and I, to continue doing this with you guys. Continue as long as the likes are there, guys, because if there's no likes, then there's no point in doing this. Okay, and that's why we continue to do this. We stream 10 to 15 times per week with you guys on YouTube through all sessions. We show you guys everything. We show you guys the London session, the New York session, the Tokyo session, everything. We trade news, NFP, FOMC. We trade everything, guys. Okay, so this is I'm happy that you guys are part of this with us. Okay, now we have 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the candle. So look what happened. Now we push down. We got right here 1802.58. That's a higher low. Okay, so that's important to identify. We have a higher low support right there. Okay, I know it was a bearish candle coming down, but we picked up higher low support, and now we could be getting more volume to get into this area again. Okay, but look at the selling pressure. Okay, so this is a big supply zone up here. Okay, they have it set up with a ton of supply in this area. Okay, you see that we're not breaking above that. Okay, so this is a supply zone. Down here, this is a demand zone. Okay, so right here is demand, supply, guys. Very basic. You guys understand what supply and demand is. Okay, so demand is where the buyers are, supply is where the sellers are. What we need to break out of this little zone right here is volume. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be buyers up here? To remember what I showed you, this path, break up, close above with volume, then we could head up here. We're not getting any close of volume up here. So now just continuing to consolidate in this area right here. Cypher Mason, thank you very much for the subscription. We appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, so again, no trades, guys. You see how patient I am? I'm patient like a rock, guys. If I have to wait, there was some London sessions where we waited 90 minutes of consolidation before we got the gold breakdown, and we hit it for 55 pips. But For 90 minutes, that thing was in a 7 pip channel. It was not moving. You could tell it was like robot trading algorithms, just bots going up and down, up and down. It looked like a barcode action. We waited patiently 90 minutes to hit that 55 pips, and it was worth it, guys. But trading takes patience, guys. I know scalping, everyone wants to trade every single candle, but that's not the way you want to do it, guys. Believe me. We've been at this for a long, long time. That's not the way you want to trade. This is like a little consolidation area, okay? Normally I have it highlighted in a box like this, but I want you guys to see what's going on inside here, okay? So I would have it highlighted like this. Okay, and this is like a no trade area, and we're looking for the buys or the sells, unless you want to, I want to see here, if it's like a 10-15 pip box, then I could possibly scale down to my 1 minute candles, and I could scalp inside the box on my 1 minutes, and then I would be scalping up and down 5, 7, 10 pips, get in, get out, and until I see the nice breakouts, okay? But we're going to save all of that education for our snipers, guys, in the mentorship group. Yeah, Riffy, can you buy gold now? If you were with us for the last 45 minutes, you don't need to ask that question, because you're seeing that I'm not. There's no buy signal. There's no buy signal. We had one impulse candle, guys. Please, when we're telling you guys something, please take it in and listen and learn, guys. Okay, I don't want to have to repeat myself, because I want to go next level with you guys on these YouTube calls. Okay, I want to teach you guys something new. But if you guys are not getting this, maybe it's your first time, bro. I apologize. But for the returning viewers, guys, you're probably starting to see how Dave and I trade, so that we can start introducing new things to you guys, okay? But if it's your first time here with me, I apologize, bro. But no buy signal yet, okay? Because I'm waiting for volume to close above 1803, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Same with a sell signal down here. I'm waiting for volume to close below here, okay? But no worries, guys. Okay, so gold is not doing much until here. Guys, give me a heads up if you guys see something breaking out 1803. I'm going to go back to US30. Look at US30. Oh, man. See, that's sometimes why I hate flip-flopping charts, okay? Because I miss plays, guys. And that's why I can't be doing 5, 10 charts on calls, guys. I only trade myself with like 3 charts max. So look at here. We had the nice breakout from the trend line. Spin top candle, came up bullish, came down bearish, picked up, and then closed with some bearish volume. But here was the retest. You guys see that? See the retest candle? Coming up bullish engulfing. Possibly we're going to break this hourly area right here, okay? So the retest candle right there to there, that's a nice candle right there. That's your candle, guys. It's worth 8, 9 pips right now, okay? But let's see the momentum, okay? So we could be possibly breaking out of here, okay? So it could be forming like a nice W pattern here. Okay, you could have like a leg coming down, okay? Picking up, there's our neckline, coming back down, picking up. Look at this big, nice bullish engulfing candle we got over there, and then continuation, okay? There it goes, guys. Look at it. Boom. Okay, look at that. There goes US30, guys. There it goes. US30. Next area it's going to go to is right here. This was today's like high up here, guys. Okay, possibly get it right there. And then look it up here. This is our daily high, guys. 35,430. Okay, we may come up here. It could get rejected, or it could break out even further. But guys, you need to scale out just a little bit of profits, guys, on a move like that. And we're following this volume. I want to see if this volume can close above our white line. If we can close above hourly resistance, okay? Remember, these are 5-minute candles. If we can close above hourly resistance, we could possibly head higher and touch this daily resistance up here. But that was a nice move, guys. Okay, from down here you had the retest, you had volume close above. This was textbook. 16 pips right there, guys. Okay, but it broke out of there, okay, and then selling. Remember, there's ton of supply up here. This is a daily resistance area, okay? This was the high up here, okay? So you could possibly see it pushing down here. Okay, guys, I just posted in the chat, guys, our free Telegram group. It's our free Telegram FX group. If you guys want to jump in, get in there. I just pinned it at the top of the chat. If you guys are new here, get in on that free Telegram group. Dave and I post a lot of things in there, so it's a really good free Telegram group, guys. But that was a very patient breakout right there, okay, on US30 for 16 pips. You could be scaling out, but what I'm watching is the continuation candle, okay? So it's now got a support right now at 35,413. Okay, look at the wick. So we're creating that support. It's a doji candle right now, but they're trying to break again that hourly support, okay, or resistance, sorry. So what we're trying to do is get volume above that level so that it can continue to move. If they start holding it down here, then this could possibly come back and come back down into the zone, but it looks like it's forming a nice strong bullish head up here, okay. Let me go back to gold, guys. Okay, so gold is now coming into our area here. So we had again, like an impulse candle break. It finished as a spin top indecision candle. Now we're getting some volume above here. Again, we're trying to break above the 50 RSI over here, okay? So that's what we're looking for. Looking for this break above here, and then we could head higher, just like how US30 broke out, okay? Very similar, okay? Again, this could be the impulse candle breaking out. However, if we're patient, you can also wait for the retest candle, okay? Edison, trading really tests your patience, bro. Honestly, like I can tell you guys all day on these calls, patience, discipline, but it's up to you guys to learn it, okay? It took me years to learn patience and discipline. I'm a very impulsive person. I have an impulsive personality. It took me years, guys, to learn that. It's not easy to learn patience and discipline, okay? But your account will thank you at the end of the day when you learn it. Believe me, you will avoid so many fake out candles, that you will look for more profitable trades. You'll look for better risk to reward management trades. You'll look for better account management trades, and you will just compound your account slowly, gradually, guys. There's no get rich quick in trading. There is not, okay? Unless you're trading with 100 lot sizes and you have $1 million, okay? That's the only way you're getting rich in this game. But not everybody has that type of capital, so you got to learn the basics, guys. Learn the value of a pip, okay? Don't talk to me in dollar amounts. I hate when people talk that. How much money can I make? I go, I don't know how much money you can make. Ask me how many pips you can make. When you can consistently make 10, 20, 30 pips a day, and you do that consistently, now you can always add money to your account, go whatever lot size you feel comfortable with, and do the math, and then you can find out how much you can make per day. But same with when we're trading stocks. I don't talk about how much money we can make. I talk about percentages. I love trading stocks. I look for 5 to 15 to 20% per trade. That's what the type of return I look for. Look at this beautiful breakout now in gold, okay? So, guys, now, I know I'm going to get some guys in the chat say, oh, well, it didn't close. Where's the retest? Okay, this is what I told you. There's two ways to trade these candles. You have to understand the context where you're taking an impulse candle. We had multiple breaks coming up, and we were forming higher lows up here. So when you do a trend line from here to here, you start to see the buying momentum increasing. And look at what I was highlighting here, the 50 break on RSI. That's why you're getting that really nice impulse candle breaking out. It's not like the RSI was at 70 and we're pushing in an overbought area. This is where the strength flips from bearish to bullish strength, okay? So this is what an impulse candle is going into profits, okay? And this is the continuation right now. This is the retest candle. Now it closed above that red line. That's our 5-minute resistance. It closed above. So this green candle could possibly retest this level for support and continue to move up. But it's not. It's already ignited. It's following right off the candle. All it has to do is just get above this wick at 1804 and gold could head higher. If not, it's going to come down to test this 5-minute support level, okay? There it goes, okay? And look at the strength above 50. Now we're moving up, okay? We just got above that. There it goes, okay? So again, 1803 was the trade area, guys. Always, you saw on the call, 1803. It's already up. You're up 10 pips right now, okay? 10 pips. There it goes, possibly more. Okay, next take profit area is here, 1804.50. Next area is 1805. Okay, and we'll see. Do you see how it followed this arrow? Okay, we broke out, retested, coming up to this red line. We broke above it, retested it, and continue to come up, guys. Okay, so very nice trades there. US30 continuing in up here, but retesting, guys, retesting levels. Okay, so as long as volume stays above this white line hourly, then we could potentially cool off, consolidate up here, get some more buyers, and maybe possibly head higher up here. Okay, so let's go back to gold, guys. Let's follow gold. Guys, it's just patience, okay? And this is during Tokyo, so this is where you can really test your strategies, your patience. But then if you use this in London and New York, where the pip movements are a lot bigger, think about that. This might not just be two candles for 10, 15 pips. During New York, you see when US30 runs, it goes 30, 50, 70, 100 pips on. So use this, practice. I love, like when back in the day, I used to love practicing during Tokyo session. I used to love this session for practicing, trying out new things, because it's not crazy volatility. So you can really test your strategies, and then it teaches you to how to scale out, because some moves might be just 10, 15 pips. Okay, it's not like you can hold for dear life and continue, because it's a consolidation session, guys. Yes, once in a while we do get some continuation patterns, but if you follow the trend, if it's making higher highs and higher lows, then you can continue to ride it out. Frankie, do I only enter buys when it crosses above the 50? No, I enter buys all the time. I just like to see what's going on. Like down here, you could see bull divergence, guys. Okay, so RSI, you can see it's coming down. Okay, RSI price action's coming down. But what was happening on our RSI at the bottom? You could start to see it was increasing on strength up here. Okay, so explain that to me, guys. How is the price dropping, but the strength is increasing? So see how you can add confluence to your trading, and then you start to see this pattern developing. And then this impulse candle breaking out at 50 was a beautiful candle to take. Okay, guys, I use a lot of confluence when I'm trading, guys. I used to have a checklist right above my laptop when I was trading. Does it meet this? Yes. 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 Then I get into a trade. I put in my stop loss. I'm willing to risk 10 pips on that trade to possibly make 20, 30, 40, or 50. I have absolutely no emotion in that trade. I've done everything the best to my ability with the confluence. I'm not jumping in a trade just for FOMO. Everything meets my requirements. I see bullish divergence. I have higher lows, higher highs. I have volume closing above the supply zone, and then I take a trade. And then it's just up to now how to scale out of it in profits, guys. Okay, that's another thing when you're learning. It's not just learning about entries, guys. It's learning about what to do while you're in profits. How do you scale out? Okay, do you wait for entire moves and then take out your entire position? Yeah, that's that. You can do that. But you can also do, if you go up 10, 20, 30 pips, maybe take out 70, 80%, and then leave a 0.2, a 0.3, 20, 30% as a runner, just in case gold continues to go up, higher highs, higher lows. And then you put like a break-even stop loss, then you have absolutely no emotion in that trade. You've already pocketed 70, 80% profits, and then you got a break-even runner. Okay, so there's multiple strategies, guys, that you got to learn how to trade, not just with entries, but learn what to do while you're in profits. Riff, what's going on, bro? Welcome. Smart King, just ended my win streak on GBP odd. Lava price was 10 pips away from take profit, then all came down. I see what I did wrong. As long as you learn, bro, as long as you learn from your mistakes, don't commit it again, and you're good. But I was up 43 pips, and bam, my stop. Oh man, bro. You got to learn how to scale out 43 pips, bro. That's what I was just talking about. Maybe scale out 70, 80%, leave a break-even runner, because if your break-even runner got tapped, you still took out 70, 80% out of that trade. Especially when you're scalping, guys. Okay, especially when you're scalping. Frankie up 24 pips on gold at 1802. Nice, bro. Beautiful. Okay, so you got in on this retest candle right there. Good for you, bro. Nice. Yeah, gold spread is an issue. I understand. I'm hearing some spreads that you guys have. That's why we scalp Bitcoin 2 on 5 minutes, but we can't do that anymore because a lot of you guys have spreads of 7 to 10 pips. It makes absolutely no sense to scalp Bitcoin. My broker is 2.3 pips on Bitcoin. I can tell you live right now, gold. I'm at one moment. I'm at for gold. I'm at point 0.8 of a pip. Zero point 0.8 of a pip, less than 1 pip, zero point 0.8. So it makes scalping a little bit easier when you have a proper broker, guys. Okay, so always do your research, guys, on a broker. Okay, because spreads are everything. Spreads are everything. It could mean profits. It could mean losses. You know what I mean? It's very, very important, guys, that you get a good broker. Okay, so see how it's now scaling back. It's retracing now, okay? So number one level is right here, 1803.70. This was previous 5-minute resistance. We're going to look to see if it can hold support right up here. Maybe it can hold a higher low, and then buyers can come in and push this up. But what could happen on our side now is coming down to potentially retest the 50. Is it for real going to be bullish? Are they coming down to test it, and then it's going to bounce off, and then we get new liquidity, new buyers coming in, new strength, and then we can push it up? Or is it just going to come back and break below 50, and then we're going to see it come down back to this demand zone, 1803? Okay. Which broker do I recommend? Well, which broker do we use? We use Fusion Markets out of Australia. They cater around the world to everybody except American residents, USA, and Ontario, Canada residents. We live in Ontario, but we got in with them years ago, so they've kind of they changed regulations after we got in, so they kept us. But as of now, worldwide, you can use Fusion Markets brokers out of Australia except US residents and Ontario, Canada residents as of now. But they're looking to change that with the US regulations. And all standard commissions for a standard lot size are $4.50. And spreads are very, very competitive, guys. I can trade right now GBPUSD and EURUSD with a zero point 0.2 of a spread. Sometimes I go down to 0 where you get free spreads. Not too many brokers have that. Hugo's Way is good. Hugo's Way is okay, but again, there is better brokers out there than. But we do have a lot of our members that use Hugo's Way, so it is a good broker too. But also check spreads for competitive spreads. Glyph, nice. Yeah, you signed up with the demo account in Ontario. I don't know if they'll allow you to go real money, but you can certainly use demo for that. Okay, guys, so see how gold came down? And that's what I was looking for. I was looking for it to hold support above this red line. And look, it also made a higher low right there at 1803.88. And now we're forming into a pin bar candle. So they pinned it down here. And now we could push up. Our next resistance is try to get it above 1804.67. And then we could possibly get up to 1805. Okay, so it takes its time, guys. But we're continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. As long as we have the strength continuing to push up, gold is bullish. Okay, let's take a look at the US30. Okay, US30 again. So it's consolidating right up here. It's cooling off the top, and we could see it potentially push higher. But it's holding this white line. 35,415 is hourly support now. We broke above it, so now it's acting as a support level. Okay, guys, so we're in profits on US30, in profits on gold. Let's take a look at NASDAQ, guys. NASDAQ, wow, this thing is chop city. Oh, man, this is very, very difficult to even chart, guys. You know what? I'm going to stay away from NASDAQ right now. It's a terrible setup, especially for scalping. Let's stay away from NASDAQ right now. Let's do a pair, guys. Let me know in the chat, what pair do you guys want to see? Do you want to see GBPUSD, EURUSD, GBPJPY? What do you guys want to see? Winner takes all. Let's see it in the comments, guys. We'll do an FX currency pair. GBPUSD, EURUSD, GJ. What do you guys want to see? I see GJ, one right there. Okay, CAD, JPY, GJ. Okay, guys, GJ. okay, let's do GJ for now. And then we'll take a look possibly at GU. Okay, so I'm going to go to GJ, guys. Real quick, guys, real quick. I'm going to go to my daily candles because I haven't traded this one in a few days. So I just got to see what's going on, okay? So this was when we did our forecast right here on Sunday night. We got a nice bullish engulfing candle. This is today's candle. It's a spin top doji. Very, very small range on the daily on today's candle. So it's a very small range. You can see it's only up 0.01%. It's up like 1 or 2 pips, guys. So when you see something like this, maybe we don't trade this one because it's in pure consolidation. Look at the hourly, okay? This is all the pips you're going to get on the hourly zone, okay? It's not that much, okay? So what we can do is we can absolutely chart this and we can get it ready for the move, okay? We can get it ready for possibly leading into London, what's going to happen with this, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm starting to look at my hourly resistance, hourly support levels with the white line. I like to see in here what's going on, okay? So I have it in there. We're below the 200 EMA, okay? So it is a little bit bearish. What type of pattern do we see? I can see that we're in a downtrend on the hourly inside a consolidation zone. So we hit up here, we're coming down. This is the hourly trend line. Okay, and then now we're forming in here where it's just cooling off. So I can jump to 5-minute candles now. That's good enough. That's all I got to see, guys. It doesn't take too long to do top down unless you really want to get intricate and break everything down. That's all I need to see. This red line now is my hourly downtrend line. See, we attempted it there and then it got rejected. They pinned it and pushed it down. And now we're gaining support at our hourly support, 150.45. It's at the 200-day EMA now. We're picking up here, okay? Again, 50 RSI support right there. I like to do it right in the middle. Amazing, guys. 100 viewers. Thank you so much. 100 on the dot, guys. I appreciate you guys. If you can just please like the channel, guys. If you're getting a lot of content out of this, we would really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, guys, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on bonus London sessions, bonus FOMC, bonus like NFP, anything, guys. You don't want to miss out, guys. Okay, so now on the 5 minutes, guys. Now I need to look for some levels, okay? We got to look at levels, okay? Right here is a level, okay? That was 5 minutes bodies right there. That's a resistance. Next area was the white line. That's hourly, okay? So, and then our next level is right here. Good support right here. A lot of bodies held this area right there. Then we could possibly come down to this area. So one more level we're at right now is right in here, okay? So now what I would look for on this GJ, I know it's a very, very small range. I showed you that on the daily. It's a tiny, look at the percent. It's break even right now. It's not moving, okay? This is moving sideways. So what we need to look for are the bigger plays, guys. What I'm looking for GJ, guys, and I'll be patient. I'll wait for this if I have to. I'll look up here. If we break above 150.60, that's the hourly. Then we could very well, we could get up there. We could grab 10-15 pips to the upside up there, you know. I'll look for my quality pips, guys. I'm not going to trade this garbage in here. What is the point? What are you going to make in here? Do the math, guys. Do the math. Very simple. If it's consolidating in this range at 53 to 50, it's a 3-pip range. Minus your spread. What are you guys making? Absolutely nothing. Peanuts. Okay, and factor in your commission fee. So look for the quality trades. Look, we have not broke above hourly resistance at all yet. So what happens if we get that momentum and we break up here? This is where we're going to come up to, right here. TP1, 150.66. TP2, right up here. 150.70, right there. TP3 plus, can go up there. Very simple, guys. Just requires patience, discipline. Not too many people want to trade, but patience. They want to get in trades. They're dying. Oh, I got FOMO. I got to get in. I got to get in. No, if you're trading like that, you guys will not last in the markets. Okay, the markets will humble you real fast, and you will be a statistic from the 95% of traders that fail. Okay, that's straight facts, guys. You know, as shitty as it sounds, maybe you guys need to hear that. That's why 95% of traders fail, is because they are not patient, they are not disciplined. They are the FOMO traders. Oh, if they're buying the highs, guys, buying the highs. When you're looking to get in at the high, the trade is over, guys. The trade is over, okay? I don't know. Like, if you want to hear facts, guys, real talk, if you're looking to get in at the top of the trade, FOMO, you've missed the trade. You've missed the trade, guys. Understand what I'm saying to you guys. If you're looking, that's why some days last week when we were trading US30, it was pumping, and I said to you guys, I am not trading the highs. I'm waiting for the pullback because I'm not going to be a statistic buying the high and get trapped. Hell no. I've been there before, believe me, but I've learned my lessons. I'd rather wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes for the nice pullback breakdown, grab 20, 30, 40, 50 pips instead of buying the high. How much higher can it go? If it's already up 30, 50, 70, 100 pips, stop buying the highs unless you're a swing trader. You're trading daily candles, you're holding for multiple days. But if you're a scalper, oh man, the markets will humble you real quick. Okay, guys, once in a while, you guys got to hear some real talk. This channel is all about everything, guys. Just facts, real talk, no bullshit, guys, okay? We want to look out for you guys, but I'm just telling you guys, we've been there, guys. We've been there. I've been trading the markets for 20 years. I've been there. I've done that. Guys, I don't want you making the mistakes I made when I was learning, okay? I want to eliminate all of those for you guys. I want to see you guys get into profits. I made all the mistakes for you guys. You guys don't need to do that. Okay, so right now, do you see how my zones are pretty wide for my buys and my sells? They're wide, but then once the price starts tightening up, if I start to see some consolidation in this range, I could start moving it up here, and then I could bring my buy down here. But I watch price action. But for now, this is how my GJ setup is. But if I start to see price start to cool off inside here, then what I could do is I could move my buys and my sells appropriately, get it in. But right now, could be an area of consolidation right here. And then if I start to see something forming that it could be coiling up, then I could bring my buy back down to this level. I could bring my sell in here, okay? But as of now, GJ, guys, it's real choppy right now. We'll wait for it, okay? And then let's go back to the US30, guys. So US30 is pulling back, guys, okay? So why is US30 pulling back? Let me tell you why it is, okay? Yellow line is 35,431. That is our daily high. That's the daily high. We got up here at 1 p.m. today, 1 p.m., okay? You can see it hit it and got rejected, okay? So now they're pinning it down right here. They're making a lower high on the daily, okay? Do you guys understand, please, what's going on here? This will help you going into London and trading tonight after I wrap up this call. This was the high, daily high up here. On the 5-minute candles, you see exactly what time was this. This was 1:10 Eastern time today, 1:10. Now they retraced it all the way back up, but they pinned it down there. They pinned it down there. We are still below the high. So technically, this is still in a downtrend from the high. If you connect it from here to here, okay? I don't want to put too much on my charts, but I just want to explain to you. And then you had consolidation at the top here. You had consolidation right up here. It formed a flag, and then it just broke down out of here. Okay, right in here. You see how it was consolidating? We were waiting for the breakout up there, never had it. They pinned it, and now they're bringing it down. So guys, for those guys, when I tell you guys, when you're in profits, do you guys see when I bring out my tape measure? I bring it out down here. If you entered the buy all the way up to that wick, 20 pips, guys, 20 pips. Scalping on a choppy Tokyo session, be humble. Take your 20 pips, guys, because it could retrace real quick. Come right back down. That's why I always tell guys, grab 70-80%, take it out. Leave a small break-even runner. If you have a break-even runner, it's right here at 35,405. You might get tapped, but you secured 70 to 80% of those 20 pips right there. Same with gold, same with GJ, same with GU. Use this style in your trading going forward, guys, and just watch your account grow. Watch your account grow, okay? That's what scalping is, guys. We want to scalp the markets. If I'm scalping and I'm getting 10, 20 pips, absolutely, I'm looking to take some profits, okay? And don't feel bad about it. And then if it runs another 10, 20, 30 pips, don't look back and say, oh, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. That's all bullshit, guys. look at it in a positive way. You got in, you scalped the markets, you got 20 pips in your pocket. Yeah, maybe it ran an extra 10 pips, but who cares? You got 20 pips in your pocket, and we could look for another trade. You could look for another trade. You could grab the reversal. You could grab the breakdown. Guys, you're scalping 5-minute candles. Look at all this watch list. I could chart 20 different pairs right now, and we could watch all of them. You know what I mean? So guys, don't look at it as a negative. If you cash out money and then yeah, it runs. Okay, if I told you one of the trades I took today on the US30, I was in a trade, I made some nice profits, but I scaled out, and then I just watched US30 jump another 100, 200 pips. But I don't look at it like that. I did my daily goal. I got in, I got out. It is what it is. You know, look for another trade. Hopefully that helps you guys out. There's a lot of talking on tonight's call, but sometimes we need it. Sometimes we need it, guys. We're looking at gold now. Oh man, look at gold just dump. Okay, so guys, that's exactly what I was telling you guys. To look out. You got to understand. Remember, I was telling you about the higher time frame. The higher time frame up here, 1806, was selling gold. Okay, this was a nice breakout, but it could be a pullback. Okay, you guys got to understand what pullbacks and what reversals are. A reversal would not happen until we broke the high up here. That's a full retracement, full reversal. Okay, then you got bullish momentum, but this could just be a pullback. It was beautiful, it was nice for a certain amount of pips, but then look at where they pinned it. Just like US30, they pinned it there. So now I can identify a new supply zone right in here. This is gold's new supply zone right here, right in there. So that's our new supply zone. Okay, remember it was this area, but we broke out of it. Now we have a new supply area up here. Now we're breaking right through. See this candle, how it broke, volume closed below. Look at this candle, it came up green all the way up here. This is now a supply zone. Okay, and now they're pushing it back down. We could be looking for gold sell in this area, guys. Okay, so remember I was looking in here. We could get it breaking down below here now. Okay, right in here. See how I adjust my areas now? Okay, so that area I'm looking, we could possibly look in here. Remember, with volume closing below, okay, not just an impulse. Okay, volume to break, look for a retest, and then look for the push down, retest, push down. Okay, and guys, we're approaching that, could be approaching that 1800 psychological level. Okay, so, and then this in here, I don't trade inside here unless you're scalping 1-minute candles. Okay, oh, I just lost my RSI for some reason. And see, the RSI broke below the 50. That's what caused that. Now we're coming down as a shooting star candle. Okay, so it's got an upper rejection wick. They pinned it at the top, and now they're pushing the volume down. Okay, so there it goes. It's coming. Okay, so we could see it either grab some more support here. Remember, here was a support here. So that's why sometimes I like to keep my sell order down there, because there could be one fake out coming in right here. So that's why I like to look left, guys. I like to see what's going on, because last time we had a wick, bearish candle come down, they wicked it up. Last one that came bearish, they wicked it up. Okay, so that's why sometimes I adjust my orders. I follow the price action, guys. That's why, like with GJ, if I'm looking at GJ, I'm adjusting the price action as it's coming. See now how it's coming down to the level. Okay, they pulled it back, made a lower high, and now they could be breaking it down. Okay, so see how it's starting to get tighter now. Okay, so it's starting to get tighter. They're coiling it up. It could be making its move, guys. Okay, but guys, these are good calls. You know, even if we only make 20 pips, 30 pips, you know, take, guys, the education, guys. It could mean more to you guys than just 20, 30 pips. Okay, we'll always make pips on every single call. If you trade with us with New York, yeah, we get 100, 200, 300 pips. If you trade with us London session volatility, we get pips. But guys, take the education that Dave and I are giving you guys. Okay, for real. We see it with our snipers in the mentorship team. Their trading is gone like 180. It's gone like they've completely flipped the way how they look at trading, their patience, their discipline, their, if you look at their win rates now, their percent, everything they're doing, they're learning, you know. It just, sometimes you need someone just to tweak you just a little bit. You guys are amazing traders, but just maybe someone needs to tweak you just a little bit, and then make you that much better of a trader, because you guys are already amazing traders. We see it. I see all the snipers sending me their profitable tickets every single day. So shout outs to you guys. But once in a while, we just need, someone had to tweak me, guys. I needed to be tweaked back in the day, and I'm grateful for it, because if it wasn't for that, then who knows if I would have survived as a trader, you know what I mean? But it was just taking someone's advice. He was a mentor to me. I learned from him, and I really, really appreciated it. I was grateful for it. And all he taught me was patience and discipline. That's all it was. He knew I was a good trader, but I was an impulsive trader. I was making some silly mistakes. And then I learned patience. That's what you guys are learning, okay? So gold is breaking down, guys. But again, we got to watch the volume, okay? Because it could just come down just like this candle and wick out. We could have a triple bottom. One, they pinned it one time, they pinned it two times. This could be the third pin at the bottom, okay? And if they pin it, they could bring it right back up, okay? So just careful, guys. Don't just jump into sells. Again, because the sell, the pretty much was, you could have got in up here, okay, when you really learn supply and demand zones, okay? But we're teaching more patience and discipline trading now on YouTube. Abdulaziz, I hope not more down. I'm stuck. Yeah. We'll see what happens, okay? It's forming a bottom, okay? You can see no volume is really closed below 1801, okay? So we're holding that zone. 1800 is a big psychological number for gold, okay? So we'll see if they hold it or if it continues to break down tonight. But what I'm seeing, guys, is I'm seeing this leg from the high coming down, coming back up. That play right there, that nice bullish play coming down, that created that lower high supply now, okay? So we're below the high of the day. Market makers just established a supply zone right here, and now they could be pushing it down for the next leg to break down here. Unless we catch some support here, it could curl right back up, okay? So that's what we're starting to see right now. See now how, again, they pinned it a little bit, and it could be coming up, okay? So again, if this momentum comes back up, I would be looking for another buy again in this area. I'm carrying this forward with me. If I'm trading all the way into London, I'll carry this chart with me all the way into London. If price is just going to trade in this range, then I could scalp this all the entire night. Look for buys above 1803. Look for sells below 1801. All night I could be doing this, okay? But I'm not going to trade all night, guys, because I got to get a little bit of sleep, because hopefully I'm going to get up and we're going to do a bonus London session. So I'm going to go about maybe another 30 more minutes with you guys. I appreciate all the viewers on the calls, guys. 104 viewers is amazing. If you guys can just hit the like button, guys, if you guys are getting good value out of this, I appreciate that. Helps us trending, guys. We're over 1,800 subs, guys. It's amazing. Dave and I never thought we could hit 2,000 subs this fast. So, guys, thank you so much to you guys. We really appreciate you. It's a mutual respect, guys. We want to help you guys, even if you guys are just here on YouTube, okay? If you don't join our mentorship team, there's no worries about that. We still have the back of you guys on YouTube. We're here, we're streaming, we're educating, but with our mentorship group, we take it to the next level. We really advance our trading. So if you want to take your trading to the next level, guys, it's not like a hobby, and you guys are looking to take it serious, maybe look for as a side hustle, maybe a full-time job, guys. Join the mentorship team for $1 a day, for less than a coffee a day. The value you guys will get out of there, it's unbelievable, guys. We have tutorials, webinars. We do end of day scalp sessions. We have this amazing support group with the sniper chat room. It's the knowledge in there. I'm learning in there. I'm learning thanks to Armani about binary options, bro. I respect that. I'm going to be scalping binary options in 15-second candles. So I thank you to my man that introduced me to that. I always heard about binary options, but I never really took time to get into it. So look at that. I'm learning from the guys in the group, man. I love it. I love it. They're teaching me. They're teaching Dave. You know what I mean? So it's guys. It's a strong community. It's amazing, guys. Yeah. So binary options. That's gonna be next level, guys. We can trade all kinds of stuff. 15 seconds, 30-second candles, guys. Real raw scalping, guys. 24 hours a day. Yeah, Dominic, you'll get the patience, bro. You're an excellent trader. You're one of the top guys, bro. You're on every single call. You're putting in the work, man. I just can't wait to be part of your journey and watch all your success, brother. Shout outs to Samurai Brooklyn, New York. What's going on? Shout outs to you, bro. Okay, so see now, the Dow is just right back into the consolidation box. Okay, you can see we made a move up. Okay, we got in that buy. It came down, and look, it's holding support here, 35,405, holding support. Now it's coming right back in this box. If we can increase momentum, yeah, then we could possibly break 35,423 and get to our daily high right up there, 35,431. We could have a daily high break up there. Okay, and then guys, when we get up to these levels, we go in increments of like 35,450, 35,100. Okay, especially when we go to all-time highs, guys, we go into increments of 100. Okay, for like Nasdaq and things like that are all-time highs. So let's go back to gold, guys. Gold is, see, similar to US30. It came down. So see how they pinned it? They pinned it. Now we're getting a bullish candle coming up, okay? So it's not breaking down. That's why we're not looking for no sell orders on gold, okay? We're not getting trapped, guys. This could have been a trap candle. They brought it down very bearish. It possibly hit pending orders down there, and then they flipped it up. Same with this candle, came down bearish. There could have been pending orders down here, and then they reverse the market and bring it up. Okay, market makers are notorious for that. They love pending orders, guys. They love it. Don't be one of those guys. That's why we trade. We wait for confirmations, guys. Okay. Vic, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. So, as long as you guys are getting value, guys. Sometimes Dave and I spit some facts, but we do it to educate you guys. I'm not just wasting your guys' time here, okay? I really want you guys to be successful, guys. We're true mentors. Dave and I take it serious, guys. Your success really shows. Like in us, we really want to be solid mentors, whether it's on YouTube or our mentorship team, whatever it is, guys. The market is there, guys. There's trillions of dollars that go through the markets every single day. Why do the bankers have to get rich? Okay? Why can't the small retail guys like you and I get a little bit of a cut of it? Why can't we eat? You know? Why do the bankers got to be all greedy and take everything? You know? But those days are going to end. Those days are going to end. Thanks to YouTube. Those and thanks to live streaming, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go about maybe another 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up. There's a 90-minute session, guys, because I want to come back and I want to sleep a little bit and I want to be fresh for London Open. I want to do a London Open. We didn't do it last night, so I'd like to do it on a Monday night. If we go to the Forex Factory, we can see a little bit of news coming out and things like that. So, yeah, guys, let's take a look at the GJ we were looking at. So GJ, again, it's in this zone, okay? So it's just wrapping around. It could be forming a nice little W pattern here, okay? So we could be looking, this is leg one coming down. Here's our neckline right here. We formed a higher low, okay? So we didn't come all the way down to here to form a double bottom. It's a higher low. So what we could look for is this type of move coming up here, okay? That's for GJ, guys. If I end the call, guys, that's what you could be looking for GJ and get it up into this zone up here. Yeah, guys, well, it's all right. Once in a while, there's a few trolls that come in the chat. No big deal. No worries, guys. But Iron Man, I haven't even read anything that you're saying. But bro, if you're a solid trader, I respect it. Good for you, man. Good for you. Okay. Open up a stream and provide some education for everybody. Don't just come here showing off profits and things like that, because we can all do that. But put some education into it. Help out some people. Help out some traders. Share some of your knowledge, bro. Hey, Nicholas, how are you, bro? Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's always going to be guys that come in here. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Okay, worry about the trading guys. You guys are bigger and better than that. If he's a real trader, then go on a stream. We'll all subscribe. We'll watch you and educate us. Show us how you do it. Okay. Dave and I, we come on here consistently, daily. We give you guys knowledge. We take trades. We show you guys the trades in the free Telegram group. But again, it's not always about just trading, guys. Okay, because I trade all sessions, guys, and sometimes I hit my daily goal and I'm done. But I come on here to educate. I come on here to educate you guys. I don't have to do this. I could be spending time with my family, my kids, and things like that. But we provide the education, guys. And you guys are here. You guys are. We appreciate it. There's 1,800 subscribers, which is amazing. Okay, guys, and look at the patterns, guys. This is a technical M pattern. Okay, so I'm starting to see like what the US30 could be doing the rest of the night, guys. And look at this. Okay, it came up. We have leg one. Now we have the neckline right there. Here's the leg right here. We're getting rejected right there. We could be coming down and forming this type of pattern. Okay, so all we got to do is come through here, and then we could be bearish on US30 later on tonight. Okay, it could be getting rejected under here at the 35,431. That's the daily high. Okay, and now it's forming a double top M right now. Okay, so that's a reversal pattern forming right now. It's nice to look at these things before they even happen. Amazing, Iron Man. Respect, bro. I'll check out your channel. Okay, so Nasdaq, guys, guys. There's Nasdaq is probably the worst thing to trade right now. Just very, very choppy, nothing. Okay, so Nasdaq, I would stay away from it for now. Maybe revisit it later on. US30 is nice, making nice technical patterns. Okay, so we got that nice little bullish break right there. You got and then you see how it's respecting these zones. Okay, and now it could be forming a nice little M pattern here. Okay, so looks really good. The DXY, guys, US dollar. Okay, it started to move up, looks strong. Pull back right now, could be moving above again. Okay, so keep an eye on the US dollar when you guys are trading tonight. Okay. It's still respecting the trend line. It's still moving up. Higher highs and higher lows on the US dollar. Okay, this is the GBPUSD. It's getting very close to our level down here. Okay, so keep an eye on this level, 150.45. Okay, so what we're looking for is volume to close in that under there. Okay, so you're looking for the push, the close, the retest, and possibly continue to break down all the way down to here. Okay, so that could be the move for GBPJPY. Again, you're waiting for the volume to close below that area. Yeah, Abdulaziz, what do you think about Nasdaq? Right now, it's really, really, really choppy. On the daily, can we continue going to all-time highs? Like, absolutely, we could. But what you got to look at on the daily is Wow, it was a really bullish candle today. Okay, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say. But there is tons of like bearish divergence on the daily. So we'll see. Maybe it's got to cool off. It has to cool off. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, so I don't even know anymore. It's hard to predict these markets at all-time highs, but there will be a market correction coming. When we get it, we will be ready for it, but it's hard to say. Okay, these things have a mind of their own. You guys seen with Dave this morning. These things, when they run, they run. Okay. Um, Guys, soon we'll get moderators in the chat, and then we'll eliminate the spam. Okay, so we'll have moderators in here. If anybody wants to become a moderator, like on the sniper team, let us know, and then we can possibly make you a moderator, and then we can clean up. Okay, because I'm trying to read comments, and then if it's just spam, I can't really see. And then there might be some questions that guys have that like I really want to answer, but if it's just full of spam, guys, I can't pay attention to everything in there. Okay, because I'm also looking at the candlesticks. Yeah, a lot of guys got stuck shorting yesterday. It's no joke. No joke, guys. Okay, so Ironman, congratulations. You've been trading for 17 years. All the respect to you, brother. All the respect to you. Just share some knowledge. Share some knowledge, okay? That's all we ask. Just don't spam the chat, please. We don't want to remove you. Just respect the chat. You've been a trader for 17 years, so you should understand. Be humble. You know what I mean? Unless you're here to show off, there's nothing to show off, okay? Like if you want us to show off, we can show off as well, but there's no point in that. Okay, there's no point in that. Those days are over. Now it's all about teaching, educating, mentorship. Okay, not just come into someone's group and just start spamming. Okay, have a little class, have some respect. What's my analysis for gold tomorrow? Good question. Let's take a look. Okay, for gold. Before I wrap it up, okay, we're at that psychological level, 1800. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. But on the daily, where's gold gonna go? It's let's take a look. Okay, so this is gold. Okay, so I can see that we have a bearish candle coming down, so it could like retrace what I told you guys to 1797 to 1795. Okay, could retrace about 50% of this bullish candle. If it retraces, that's a healthy pullback. 50%. Remember, if you're using Fibonacci's, you're looking for 50%, possibly 618, the golden zone. You're looking for a proper healthy retracement so that maybe buyers can come in and start pushing gold back up. Okay, but it is in a steady uptrend on the daily. Okay, it's moving up with some nice healthy consolidation. It stayed here, consolidated, and then we had this push today. So again, we could be consolidating in this range, and then for our next push up. But it could retrace right now. If we break below 1800, if you guys are going to be scalping tonight, watch for the 1800 break, and we could potentially come down to next here 1797 on the daily, and then hourly is below that 1795. Okay, so but if we continue to move bullish, if we somehow reverse and we get above 1806, we could get up to 1810, 1811. Okay, so have a look on that. Guys, it was a great call, guys. I apologize for the spammer, but once in a while we get them, but that's okay. As long as you guys are getting value out of it, we'll get moderators to clean it up, guys. It's all happening. The larger the channel gets, obviously we're going to have this, okay? I see, again, I didn't kick him out. I just, I didn't even kick him out. Um, and I didn't even see what he said. That's what I mean. I cannot keep up with what he was saying. So if he was talking about a pattern, I didn't even see it, guys. I cannot read. That's why I'm trying to focus on the chat, the charts, the scalping. But if there's a spammer in there, I cannot focus on everything, guys. Okay, you guys got to understand that. Okay, if not, I just won't even look at the chat, guys. I'll get rid of the chat and then I'll just trade, guys. Um, yeah, it wasn't me, guys. It was an administrator that did that. Okay. Okay, Roger, if you want to hear about his pattern, go on his channel, bro. Go on his channel and listen to him. Okay, guys, I'm gonna peace out because this call turned into a real shit show. But guys, I'll be back hopefully for London session, guys. This stuff I really hate about this live streaming. This is why, guys, we do more with our mentorship group where we don't get this. But I guess this comes with the streaming game, so that's all right, guys. But I'm gonna peace out, guys. I appreciate it. It was 90 minutes of good education, good scalping. Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.